Hi, guys.
So, yeah, how you doing?
There's kind of a dead person over there. Yeah. It was hard on my poor waifu.
Her various limbs look like various bits of fried chicken.
Let's see. What is the cause of death? Yep, same as last time.
Yeah. You'll find that a lot of deaths in this series were bonks to the head. Also, she violently vomited blood at some point. Just, a little side note.
Hey.
This might be a challenge.
Challenge, as you say.
That's okay. I like
Now,
it.
when you say challenge, do you mean unnecessarily complicated and the end result is not that impressive like last case, or is this actually going to be a challenge?
No spoilers. Which means the killer would have to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door is blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, that's like zero escape, right?
No.
References.
Locker room murder.
I feel like every time Danganronpa makes a zero escape reference, they're kind of punching down.
Well, isn't it kind of like it's a direct competitor or something?
Sure, if you can call it that. Well, first of all, it's the same company, so it's not competing with itself. And secondly, one sells tremendously better than the other.
Gee, I wonder which one you're talking about.
How about the one with the pop in the appeal?
Hey, possibly.
Yeah, it's what the kids are into. When was the last time you heard of a fucking Zero Escape Cafe event? I'll tell you when. Absolutely never.
Oh my! What would a Zero Escape Cafe event even be like?
I don't know. Nobody's lived to tell the tale.
That was a good point.
I still love your joke earlier in this playthrough, where I was like, why isn't it the escape key? And you're like, because there is no escape.
It's one of my better moments. It's one of my better moments.
Indeed. I can't believe you peaked as early as like episode 3.
I know. I should have done better. I should have waited. But no, I blew my load. I blew my load way too early.
Yeah. Anyway, she's explaining, I don't know if you've been reading, but she's explaining the various types of locked room mysteries.
Yeah.
Yep.
However,
but that second one is bullshit, and here's why. There's no guns or arrows. The door doesn't have a gap that would allow it. Also, I don't like them. They're stupid. Moving on.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
We were kind of all here at the same time, so
No, we weren't.
In other
The three of us arrived, and then Asahina went to get other people. Actually, I don't even know if she's back yet. But I think she is.
what if Asahina was the one who killed? No.
I refuse to acknowledge that possibility.
It's
I mean, I'm not gonna deny that it is a possibility. Like,
Right.
considering what fucking game this is. But
Exactly. Friends murdering each other? Never.
for my own sanity, I'm going to choose to believe that she didn't do it. until evidence proves otherwise beyond a shadow of a doubt.
There you go. There you go.
Because this is how you do jury duty.
Exactly.
You can't go into a fucking jury saying this person did it and there's no way anybody else could have. And it's like, no.
God, her limbs look so much like fried chicken.
It's true.
You must eat some really weird fried chicken.
I go to fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. That's where it's at. You know that place that's 4 miles from your house?
Oh, it's Shut up. Oh, you're thinking she looks like fucking barbecue wings. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, like slathered in sauce.
Can
somebody get her out of the chair? I want to play an exciting round of Othello.
Just places in a Othello piece. Your turn. You're taking so
Well.
long.
Well, it looks like checkmate. I've sunk your battleship.
That's
What
the
do you want to
wrong
bother
game,
me?
you peasant.
Shut up. I just got a bingo. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
Protein Zyme X. I'm sorry, that's so fucking funny.
It's a protein drink, and it's empty. Damn, I so wanted that.
Something
Saka must have drank it.
bone hurting juice. I don't know.
Everyone knows how much you love protein, and she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. Also, this angle makes it look like I'm laying on the floor.
Oh yeah, let me just roll around in this broken glass. Yeah, so comfortable.
That's my second favorite hobby next to touching up dead bodies.
God. Still never going to be able to get over the fact that she freaking touched Chihiro's penis after, like, or got somebody else or whatever.
Not only did she feel up his dead penis, she got someone else to do it too. Kitty Kitty is the best, like, low-key troll ever.
Are you sure that's troll and not molestation?
Anyway, the point is, there's glass underneath the cup, and she finds that weird.
So...
How is that weird?
Because we just broke that window to get in, and somehow there's glass underneath the cup.
Okay.
You'll see.
I mean, the glass could have hit the cup and then it could have rolled over, but you know, it's entirely possible that it's a fucking conspiracy too.
Yeah, it's the fucking reptilians. Jeez. Anyway, there's a shattered red glass. Or as we like to call it in the edgy edgelord community, blood glass. Nice. Nice. Someone could cut themselves on that. There's something else on the ground. A figure that fits in the palm of my hand.
Monokuma, why?
This is consensual, I swear! Some kind of a rapper. Yo, what up?
No, with a W.
Oh. Yo, W, what up?
Well...
Yo, shout out to George W.B. That's a candy wrapper. She got super upset when she found out Jack had attacked me, right? She was all like...
So you gave her some sedatives, good.
No, she gave her candy. So you gave the candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them.
Pat.
Actually, as soon as we can get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Hey, bitch. Monopolizing the candy, why not?
I mean, I don't blame her. I probably would have done the same fucking thing.
Oh, well, this is my candy now. I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one. That's why I gave it to her.
Will you stop that?
I'm crying on the floor!
Just rolling around. Ah! And then she's standing back up.
Stop it! Stop it, Asahino. There's broken glass everywhere. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of figure.
Oh, hey, it's just like that figure we found. Like, fucking 30 seconds ago.
Why do you act like that's weird? Oh, I found something. Let me walk 2 feet to the left. I found another thing. What a coinkydink.
Exactly. It's like, oh,
I know, but you were saying it like it was a bad thing.
I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, well, I was being facetious.
I know, I need to work on it.
Yeah.
It is not my strong suit anymore. Used to be.
In other words...
A Monokuma bottle, if you will.
You say that like you said... She worded that like she said some amazing Joker wordplay, when it's really just she said Monokuma and bottle.
Yep. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle.
I just noticed there's enough room for actually 2 bottles to be missing.
Yeah. Could it be a clue?
The first clue is something that is green.
Oh shit. There's really not a lot of green in this room, except for the Othello board.
It's not Othello, you piece of shit! No.
I thought we agreed it was Othello.
It is Othello.
Yeah. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine rack. Why is it so far away from where she died?
At the very least, I'm not the retard who fucking confused Othello for Go.
Hey, don't blame me because I thought NISA changed something again. Like they never do that. It's a handprint.
Why?
What's a handprint doing there?
Maybe somebody opened it.
No, it's stupid.
It's true.
Looks quite fresh too. I kind of want to lick it.
Kitty kitty, no.
Stop licking things, especially corpses.
Apparently,
They're hidden there.
oh my god, reminds me of a fucking page I saw from like the Detective Conan manga where he friggin' licks white powder off the floor and he's like, "This is cocaine."
Oh yeah, right. I remember that. Huh? Why not?
Hey.
Like Conan's supposed to be this like super genius detective, and he fucking licks cocaine off the floor.
So when we looked in the room, the locker was open, so clearly nobody was hiding in there.
Indeed.
The pieces are starting to appear, but we have not even begun to put them together. But the jazz band is in full swing.
Imagine hearing this played at like a fucking nightclub.
Yeah, I mean, I could. Club Dangan. I'm trying to... Yeah.
The Monokuma Club.
The Mana Club.
To that Takanja Club.
Did I ever tell you about the bar Yahtzee, the gaming bar Yahtzee had in Melbourne?
I think you said something about that, like Yahtzee Croshaw, right?
Yeah.
I think you said something about it one time. I don't remember.
He had like a gaming pub called the Mana Bar in Melbourne for a while before it closed down.
Forgive you.
Let me guess, because who the fuck goes to a gaming bar?
Yeah, in Melbourne of all places. Anyway, it just had to be one of those three. Don't you agree with me? I don't want to say
not one of his smartest business ventures, suffice to say.
Yeah. Then let me help you find some evidence. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right fucking here.
Guess the fuck what, assholes?
Yep. In the room where the wallpaper makes it look like you're on the fucking Larry King show. She knows the Larry King in the human world too. He's got the same suspenders and the glasses and the multicolored dots behind the wall and the thing that says what you just said. Sakura left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. So the victim invited the potential killers to the scene of the crime. Or so she says. And I tried to stop her because they're all being dicks. But she wouldn't listen. She said she liked dicks. And I was all like, there's a time and a place. I said if I stopped her, even by force, this never would have happened.
Stop making my waifu sound dumb.
I was trying to make her sound sad, but
You're not good at it!
Now you're making me sad. Just imagine at some point everyone's like, so I'm bored. Anyone want to play darts?
Alright, I want to play pool. Asahina, you go first.
Oh boy, pool! of a sort. There's something I'd like to ask you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I hadn't seen Sakura all day today.
Could you please remove that pole from your ass, sir?
No, it's there for my posture, you dick. I have scoliosis.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. My perfect 20/20 vision.
Your glasses.
They're just to look smarter than the rest of you.
They're fake lenses, peasant.
As we call them, flenses.
No one calls them lenses.
It's true.
I have just trademarked that.
Where's there... Of course. The one thing that could possibly be left on the 5th floor. A trademark office.
How did they get the upper hand?
The Monokuma Trademark Office. Trademark Monokuma. 2010.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. I don't know if you've noticed, but she's buff as fuck.
She is, how we say, thick.
Sure, that's one word for it.
Also, ripped as shit.
Yep. Couldn't even die with good posture.
That's a demerit.
Taka, no. Wait. Shit.
That's terrible.
He would. There's trace of blood on her lips. Might have been from all that blood vomiting. Or as we call it in the biz, blomiting.
Please stop that.
I won't stop registering
Stop.
trademarks until...
Stop trying to make Blommet happen. It's never going to happen.
Fine, what about... Not a chance.
See, even he says, just stop it.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting.
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree?
He's just staring me down. Don't you agree? It's interesting, isn't it?
I'm staring down at you from a downward, upward angle. Really weird. Alright, what's left to investigate? I was being really cautious because I distinctly remember usually when I play this I miss something in this fucking room. Nope, same bloodstain. I thought it was on the chair, but it's not.
Just be very, very careful.
Okay.
Oh, right, the door.
Knock, knock. Who's there? The door.
The door is 3/4 of the way finished loading. That looks like the window of fucking Howl's Moving Castle where he spins the dial and the door leads to a different location.
Oh yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
I actually don't like Howl's Moving Castle that much. Like,
I'm pretty
it's probably Miyazaki's weakest movie, in my opinion.
Really? Out of all of them?
Ponyo was fun.
I never saw it.
It's a cute movie. I liked it.
Anyway, he's just saying there's nothing wrong with the door.
Like,
So
here's the thing. A lot of people fucking rag on Ponyo because it's like, it's too lighthearted. There's not enough drama. And I'm like, it's a movie made for fucking 5-year-olds, people. Miyazaki himself said it's a movie made for fucking 5-year-olds.
He said it in those exact words and in that exact cadence.
Considering it's a movie made for 5-year-olds, it's pretty fucking good.
Hey man, movies made for 5-year-olds were a mistake.
So then,
Anyway, the
Like,
whole point of that was that...
Go ahead.
The point was that the door was not tampered with.
Okay.
And then Kirigiri's like, well, I have to guard shit, so you go investigate shit. I'm like, okay, fine.
Like, here's the thing. A lot of people are expecting every single Miyazaki movie to basically just be, like, the next Spirited Away. And, you know, sometimes you just gotta have a story about a boy and his fish girlfriend.
Yeah, that's why I love Nagi no Asukara so much. except they're both fish. Except some of them aren't fish. But most of them are fish.
There you go.
There you go. Anyway, they're in the room, so I gotta go talk to them. And then I accidentally click on Sayaka's room because, oh shit, another black-haired girl.
Oh, right. She's dead. My bad.
Whoops. Damn it. I slept in there once. I slept in a girl's room.
I slept in a girl's room.
Just imagine he just starts bragging. He's just like, you know, a girl slept in my room once. I wasn't there at the time, but she did sleep in my room.
When you are that desperate, oh my god.
Yeah.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh, sorry, Genocide. I mean, Toko.
Good for you, too.
You might not imagine this, but I'm a little conflicted about also being a serial killer.
Hey, I was
Just a little.
hoping to talk to you about
This
something.
is like, maybe I've killed like a million people. No big deal. Slithered out into the floor. Just
I
imagining
like
her
to
fall.
imagine she did, yep.
Just falling to the floor and just... I'm back.
Tiggity talk. Nope. Tiggity talk. Nope. Tiggity talk. Nope. Tiggity talk. How about now? I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What? I don't know
Well,
what you're talking about. You're crazy! Tagami already told me she has to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? That whore! Oh, I just said two, didn't I?
God damn it.
I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? You think you're the big investigator, investigating people with your investigative skills. I admit I did get the note.
Makoto's not even impressed her. It's just like, yeah, a little bit. Anyway.
I didn't go see her. I was scared. I couldn't bring myself to go. Have you seen her? She's buff as fuck. Can I really believe her?
She is, as you say, fucking shredded.
Also, she sounds like a fucking goblin warrior, and it makes me a little uncomfortable.
With that tan, you could call her shredded wheat.
Yeah, she looks like barbecue chicken that walks around and punches things.
That is such a weird descriptor.
But where's the lie, though?
I mean, not saying it's not true, just it's so weird.
Ding dong, let me put down my bong. What's up, Makoto? Do you need something? I see you're just fucking around. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I guess you did need something. Yeah, actually, I want to check something. But Osaka wanted to meet with you.
Why did you keep doing that?
Shits and giggles. How did you know about that?
Could it
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have you awakened special abilities?
Maybe?
But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with.
Yeah, I've already talked with the other two.
Ogre told me herself she asked them to come too. When did Sakura tell you that? When exactly did Sakura tell you that, huh? When she asked me to meet with her, of course.
Very suspicious.
But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person and happened to mention the others, like, in passing.
Yeah, wait, no?
I gotta be honest. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So then you met with her?
You got it
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious. Pretty sus.
I just coughed, but yeah, that is suspicious.
The last time I saw Ogre was when Asahina got hurt and took her to the nurse's office. Remember how that was all me? It was all my doing? I haven't seen her since then. I ran away like a very brave man in a desperate over-his-head situation. Do I still have it? Let me see. I imagine this guy has many pockets.
He just furiously Macarena's trying to find it.
Well, looks like I don't got it anymore. You whelp. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground.
Gee, I wonder what that could have possibly been.
Huh?
Oh.
Ah!
It's
my
candy!
It's my candy, you can't have it! Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Mine trash duty? Who's on trash duty? What if the person on trash duty is already dead? Does that mean we can't throw anything away? Is the trash gonna pile endlessly? Excuse me, I have to go predict the future.
That is a really weird thing to use your powers on. Is the trash going to pile up? Friggin' palm reading to find that shit out.
Hey, if I don't figure it out, we could end up with a fucking Wall-E situation on our hands.
I'm fairly certain it's not going to get that bad.
We could all be live-action people slowly degrading into really fat CGI characters.
That was the weirdest thing about Wall-E.
Yeah, even weirder than how you just pronounced it.
Don't you fucking sass me.
Anyway, we gotta investigate that.
I said don't you fucking sass! No, okay.
I'm not. We gotta investigate the chem lab. Jeez. You know what's funny is that now that when I first played this game, like when it was new-ish, I was just like, man, there's a lot of places here that don't seem applicable to the people who actually go here. But now that I know more of the history of the place and like the kinds of people that went in like previous years and stuff, I'm like, oh, the chem lab. That's where the ultimate chemist was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fascinating bit of trivia I didn't quite need to know yet, but okay.
I know, I'm just throwing it out there.
I mean, it is interesting. It's just, you know.
I'm just throwing out the school has a long history. This is I'm trying to think. No, I don't think this is spoilers. I think this is they're the 78th class.
We're going to go into the chem lab to find trails, possibly of chemicals. Chemtrails, if you will.
Makoto, did you also have your eye on the chem lab? Just make sure you don't get in my way, as I stand in the corner not doing anything. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say is, yes sir, I understand.
How about no?
Man, he's acting like extra dickish today.
Implying he's, like, somehow more dickish than normal. It's like, this is just his default mode.
It looks like the 3 shelves have been connected together to make one super mega ultra megazord shelf. But more importantly,
The ultra shelf Megazord.
this is Ultra Lord. Never been opened.
How do you know it's in there?
No!
Yeah.
No! That's the greatest thing.
C4 explosives.
Ah! Would you like to hear something interesting?
No.
I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point the room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in
That's
other
right.
words,
It could only have been around the time of the incident. If that really
Amazing deductive skills, Togami.
He's just saying that so so the player doesn't think it was always like this. These are footprints. And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out a floor plan. And by we, do you mean me?
Yes.
How kind of you to offer.
Oh, you just did that. Oh. Okay, that was good. That was good.
Well, let's go, chop chop. I love this asshole. this. Not bad. For you, I mean. Man, could they have accentuated Nike's joints anymore?
Jesus. Was he a fucking robot?
I know, right?
I got no strings to hold me down.
I was actually the super high school level ventriloquist puppet the whole time.
Plot twist.
I see.
These footprints must be...
Did
Makoto, are they yours?
did the did the US get the PSP version, or did we get the PS Vita re-release?
Okay, so 1 and 2 came out on PSP in 2010 and 2012 in Japan. Then in like 2013, they re-released both games on Vita in one collection called Danganronpa Reload. They, NSA, took that Reload version, split it into 2 different Vita games, and that is how we got them.
Doesn't that mean we're paying double for what Japan got?
Yes.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's what everyone said.
That's stupid. You're stupid. Stop being stupid.
I mean, I get it. I mean, they had to... Like, each game was big enough to be like its own project with separate casts and like...
And to be fair, you had
editors.
to also fit a dub on there, so...
Well, I don't think it was... That's, I guess. I don't think it was so much about space so much as that they were just treating it as if it was the first release, just because they knew each project was going to be big enough to justify like its own budget and stuff.
That's... Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, you can look at it that way and be like, oh my god, we're paying... They got all we want, we have to pay for it twice. And we're like, well, I mean... Yeah, but, like, they already did all the work. They just put it on a Vita card. And then they released it on PC for, all that PC Master Race money.
I gotta love that PC Master Race.
Anyway, Shelf A has dietary supplements and stuff like that, and vitamins. Shelf B has reagents for chemical experiments, and Shelf C is poisons.
You can do it. Use your big boy words.
Oh yeah, you try saying Shelf C 5 times fast.
Shelf C, Shelf C, Shelf C, Shelf C, Shelf C.
Well, now you're just used to it. What?
Get on my level. Anyway, I need to focus on the shelf. It's a shelf!
Yeah, thanks for keeping them entertained while I dealt with stuff. Anyway. I think he's just still explaining the shelves.
Yeah.
Alright. Did he get to the part where there was a poison bottle on shelf A?
Nope.
Okay.
You check shelf B, then you check shelf C, and it'll check shelf A next.
Okay. Alright. Good. Well, that many skull and crossbones, you know it's safe.
There were pirates here!
Guys, I found the rum!
Just Johnny Depp comes out of the frickin' air duct. Aha!
My long lost crew. You found me rum. I can get out of that. It's section A. It's section A. Huh? But wait.
There's more!
There's one bottle here named C9. Do you see 9? Yes, I do see 9. Someone put it here on accident. I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. Was it made in China?
Or Taiwan?
Otherwise known as Chinese Taipei? By China? Oh yes, Chinese Taipei. I'm so sorry, Taiwan. We know you're your own country.
Not that China wants us to know that.
Yep. Man, it is just amazing how many concessions we have to make just to appear nice to China.
Fucking seriously. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but... still, what with China being like the second largest movie industry in the world, like, you know, you kind of gotta play nice if you want to get your cash money. Unless you're Deadpool, and in which case you just don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Anyway, we've investigated that place.
I wonder if
now-
I wonder if Logan got released in China.
Maybe. I mean, does Fox like money?
To be fair, I think Logan was to a point where it's like you could probably safely release that in China with minimal editing. Like, there's like one boob shot in the entire movie. You could easily just kind of clip that out.
I see.
You want to clip a woman's boob off?
No! Don't you go putting words in my mouth. Remember,
So,
any more than a mouthful is a waste.
Anyway,
I've made some progress of my own.
It's
Stuck in his
completely
body.
ignoring me.
The shelf of magazines and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. How kind of them. You do want to look over them one more time.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to have you do it yourself. Lazy
And
fucker.
then just walk over to them and then I'll tell you. Oh, jeez. Something new, something new.
hey,
Hey, retard, figure it out yet? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. If you're not stupid, I'm sure you'll think of it. A correlation. Can't you just tell me what it is?
so
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
Or you could tell me.
It's because you don't trust me, isn't it? No answer?
Just staring straight at you. It's like, do you really want me to answer that question honestly?
I do trust you to a degree. Only to a degree.
hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the bottles that's bothering me. I like how that was added to the notebook even though I didn't actually figure out what it was. I like to do an experiment to confirm it. Experiment?
anyway.
Oh my god, a girl is asking me to experiment.
Oh my.
Pick up the broken glass, peasant! You sure it's okay to mess with the crime
Gee,
scene?
who are you, Togami?
What are we, cops?
What's the matter?
And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
Thank you?
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. I was just at... You could
Took-
just ask...
Togami's not here. Someone has to tell you, or someone has to order you around.
More or less.
Uh,
Anyway, let's sweep up these, pieces.
I do love how Togami fucking tricked you into volunteering.
That was so good.
Fuck. You can't hate the guy after that. It's like, oh my god.
I like how there's a question.
so then,
Alright.
What?
That's fine. It's fine. What kind of experiment are we doing together in this room? Alone?
in other words,
Compare weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that?
Drip, drip, drip.
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make more sense when we're done. Unless I'm wrong, in which case it won't make any sense. Let's compare the weight of two normal Monokuma bottles. Bump, bump. It's balanced,
No shit!
in other words,
which means each bottle weighs about the same.
Okay.
Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect their weight.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then.
Okay, well, let's find out. What? The broken pieces are heavier? This defies all scientific reasoning.
Hagakure, what do you make of this?
Sometimes space
In other words.
is more space than other space. Give this man an award of some kind. I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. I love her smile. She's just so excited by
I just
solving
love
this
it.
case. Anyway, corpses. There's something to be discovered from
Just a
Sakura's
second.
weirdly scaled body.
Perspective? What's that?
I never
Hey.
knew her. No, seriously, I never knew her. I'm completely single right now.
Murderer?
Single.
I barely even knew her.
Single and available, we'll say.
Ladies?
I am in a room full of ladies right now. Some more alive than others. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I just can't get used to it.
You've seen fucking how many? Like fucking 10 already?
Then how can you...
So.
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
And touch them. Intimately.
All over.
Hey.
To answer your question, 9 people have died.
Correct.
It was close.
There's yellow powder on her instep.
I was off by like 1.
That's part of the shoe.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1, as opposed to the 15 other clues you found.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's
There's
true.
a lot of hair to dig through, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Actually, let me just tell you. It would appear she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
Bonk!
No, it would be more like bonk than boink.
No,
Man,
boink is
can you-
something else.
Can you imagine if she just randomly started making cartoon sound effects? Be like, is something wrong with you?
It's true.
Also, her hands are spotless. There's no blood or anything on them. She's got clean hands. We caught her red, but still clean-handed. But very, very red. But not blood red, just like musculature red.
In other
Anyway.
words.
I was trying to ask her because I forgot what the third thing was.
No.
And then she's like, oh, the experiment we just did. Isn't it funny how the pieces are heavier than a full bottle? There's apparently an important secret there. Anyway, that wasn't it either. There's a handprint. What's a handprint doing there? I don't know. Maybe somebody fucking touched it, retard. But it was open when we saw it, therefore nobody was hiding.
Indeed.
Indeed, that's the conclusion we've come to after we looked at a locker. What was it? Damn, what was that?
There is
third
not much to
thing?
comment on for the last 8 minutes of this episode, really.
Because I keep forgetting what I was supposed to be looking at.
Well, I hope you figure it out soon.
So.
Damn it! Brain blast!
Maybe it's the Othello board.
No, but I am getting closer with that blood stain. Where's the magazine rack?
There we go.
That confused me because you never have to look at it a first time. You look at the stain in front of it, but you don't look at the magazine rack. Anyway, one of them's upside down. And you might
Maybe
be asking
someone
yourself,
was reading for ladies and put it.
Hey,
if something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, that's why I keep staring at you, in case you're wondering.
Oh my!
Don't ever make that voice again.
I don't even know what kind of fucking voice that was.
I don't want to know. Anyway.
Taka.
It says Toko.
That too.
Just Taka.
It could have been Taka too.
Yeah, I know, that's so weird, but I'm like, well, it's a good thing he's dead, otherwise we would have been very confused.
correct.
But what if he is secretly not dead? No. Yeah, I know. Did your ears hear what your mouth just said?
That's okay, because my ears didn't hear what your mouth just said, so.
However,
But to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. You think I make a dumb mistake like that? Jeez. It was already like that when I found it. That's what everyone who puts a magazine shelf magazine on the shelf back. That's what everyone says. Hey, is that? It says Toko, right?
That bitch!
Yeah. That concludes that she's the killer, yes?
Honey?
I mean, like, other evidence is...
Honey?
It's settled she's the killer for sure.
Honey? Darling?
That's conclusive evidence.
Please.
According to the killer.
Do chill.
I can see why you would want to think that, but, seems too easy. If anything, it makes me even more suspicious. Nice.
It is
boy.
time.
It is rapidly approaching that time indeed.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the
Don't go
red
assuming.
door on the first floor of the school.
Did you just assume my quantity of
See you
knowledge?
soon.
But the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial.
Da-na-na-na.
No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen.
Don't ask me why I said that out loud, you two.
Yeah, everyone's kind of staring at me now. Anyway, we'll see you next time at the trial.